Welcome, Sales by Nicholas. Dan Smith Collects, Rookie Soccer Collector. And Father-Son Slabs, R9 Soccer Cards. Welcome, everyone. Let's wait just another minute or so before we open this. Kuma Bailey. This will be a 30 card, mostly stickers. Reveal from SGC. E-RISP cards. Welcome. The Collector Store PT from Portugal. Bem-vindo, boa noite. All right. Well, let's get started. So this is 30 cards slash stickers that I sent SGC. How are your cards _PT? Portugal, I'm assuming. Rui Patrício, Collectors, Football PDO5. Welcome. So they came in 2 separate boxes. Okay, so let's start with this one. The famous tuxedo from SGC. Now, nothing major on here. Very little modern stuff. It's mostly from early 2000s. I spread it out. There's actually a lot of 2002-03 Superliga Estrelas. I don't know why, but I opened some packs the other day, so I figured let me go ahead and send some of these stickers out. No Iniesta here, so I should have covered this, right? You know what? Let me cover this with that. And let me open another. Let me see. I've got this full rainbow minus the one of the first EP. If you need any, Paul. You're talking about Rui Patrício. 442 soccer cards. It looks like you tagged them. There's no vintage on here. It's mostly pre-modern, a couple things, a couple modern or ultra modern, whatever you call it. You'll see it. There are also 2 cards on here that are not mine, and I got the okay from. By the way, you guys, the sound is okay? Can you guys confirm, please? And if I forget. Yeah, there's some 91. There's a 92, 93 sticker also. I mean, everything is available for sale. Absolutely. All of this stuff, SGC that I'm sending, stuff that I've had for some time, and some, like I mentioned, I just opened some packs of the 2002 or 3 Superliga Estrellas, known for the Andres Iniesta rookie, which I pulled some, but in this submission there was no Iniesta. All right, so actually let me get started with this one. Maybe use something to cover this. I'm going to use a Joe Burrow rookie from, what is this, Chronicles. I'll use it to cover stuff as I go along. Sounds great. All right, thanks. Appreciate that, Adam. All right, so first sticker is a Cantona. It's not a rookie, but it's 1990-91 from Panini, foot, number 102. Only a 4.5. I mean, okay. It did have some issues, but 4.5 seems to be a little harsh. But again, I wasn't expecting any 7s or 8s, so that's the first one. It's not his rookie, but it's a nice card nonetheless. Before he went on to England. Next up, we have a Ronaldinho from the Portuguese set of 2005-06 Panini Mega Cracks. Now this is it's a pretty popular or getting to be a pretty popular set, only because the subset on it from Cracks no Mundo has a lot of stars, including Ronaldinho. It's got Ronaldo, R9 from Brazil. Also has Cristiano Ronaldo with his third year. Third year with Man United. It's got Beckham, Ibrahimovic, quite a good amount of players. Kaká, Shevchenko. Who else? I forget the exact checklist, but it's a good amount of players out there. Good stars. All right, so that's an 8. I expected an 8. And now we have a Ronaldo from the same set. You guys see, Cracks no Mundo. And this is also an 8, which is pretty good. Great, I'm happy with it. You know what, I'm going to run out of room real quick. So that's the 2. Of course, wearing glasses and with 3 cards, I'm already lacking space. You guys know that's how I operate things. And you already see in the background there's another Ronaldinho, but it's from a different set. And we bring that up. So this is from the very popular 2004-05 Mega Cracks, aka Messi's rookie year, and his famous set where his number is 71 Bs, but in this case it's a Ronaldinho, and this is greater than 8. These have usually problems along the edges, so an 8 seems to be okay by me. All right, and next up we have from the same set, we have a Zidane, and this is low grade, a 6. I don't know what went wrong here. I don't know, maybe centering. Didn't see many issues with it. Trying to see if I pick up any on surface. There seems to be a little scratch, but nothing major. And that's what I'm saying. It's the edges sometimes will give the graders something to pick on. But this one I don't see too many of them, but whatever. It's a 6. PSA 9 sold for $800. How are you, Andre? Soccer Study. You guys don't follow him, make sure you do. You're talking about this one, the PSA 9 on the Ronaldinho, on the Mega Cracks. It does. It looks better than a 6. I don't know what's wrong with that. I mean, I do see a scratch on the surface, when you angle it, but it's nothing major. But who am I to argue at this point? I mean, SGC is pretty efficient and correct with their grading. So, okay, so here we have a card that is actually not mine, and I'm not sure I'm not sure the person that belongs this to is on here. I'm not going to reveal his name, but he won this card with one of my live openings. So it's a little harsh. It's got a 7 from the same set that I mentioned, the Cracks no Mundo from the 2005-06 Panini Mega Cracks Portuguese collection. So again, at the time that I opened, I said it wasn't in perfect top shape, but 7 seems a little harsh. I was hoping that he would get an 8, but unfortunately, it is what it is. So if the person is on here, he said he was going to try to be on live. I mentioned, I asked for his okay to mention that the card is not mine. And if he wants to reveal, go ahead. So actually I'm going to put on here in front of these guys, even though it's a 7. So, and that's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, by the way, guys, I have a sealed box from the 2004/05 Mega Cracks from Portugal, which has Ronaldo's second year in in Manchester United. I have it for sale with Golden Auctions this week. All right, so make sure you check it. All right, here's a very harsh one: a 5 on a Vinicius rookie from 2018-19, the 369 beige. I don't know what happened with this. I mean, I honestly did not. Well, you know what? I do see, and that's hard. I don't know if you guys see on the bottom right, there is, I guess maybe that's why I said it. I take that back. So maybe a 5. They could have given me a 6. Another issue here on the edge, but yeah, that's a big one here. And that explains, yeah. And you see, I mean, it went so bad that it's in the back. It's also very visible. So jersey number grade, that should increase the price. Like Patricia, yeah, you're kind of right. So everybody should be shooting for 7s on Ronaldo's, grades going forward after that. That's good. I didn't think about that. Good way to put it. All right, so here's another card that is not mine. All right, and this is from a friend of mine, which I'm not sure he's on also, but he gave me the okay to, at first I did the favor in grading it for him with my submission, and then I asked for permission to reveal it. And this is one of the PCs for him. It's André Silva, and this is a sticker auto. The auto got a 10 grade and an 8 on the card itself. It's a 1 of 1, as you can see, from the 21-22 Donruss, Road to Qatar. And again, got an 8 because you can tell right off the bat the centering is not the best. So, but I'm happy to do it for him. He's Portuguese. He's also a Porto fan. And as you guys know, or should know, this guy, André Silva, was a Porto prospect and is now, where is he now? With Red Bull. But he's still very young, still scoring at a decent rate in Germany. So he's still got potential to even be better going forward. So, as he is a forward. So that's a 1 of 1. Try to put it next to it. Nice card, yeah. RG CR7 sports cards. And again, if he wants to reveal who it is, who it belongs to, I already saw that he's on here. I'm not going to do it for him. So, yep. All right. Seems off-center. Yep, definitely. You're right, Andre. Off-center, but who cares? All right, so here's one that I sent. And ironically enough, our buddy McKinney gets hurt. So this is a Panini Gold Standard 1920. I love the card. He was doing so well at the time before he got hurt. So I got a 10 on the autograph and a 9.5 on the card itself. So this is available for sale. Not because he's injured, but I did it because I'm going to be selling a lot of U.S. Women's and men's national team players, graded and ungraded, coming up. I don't know if you guys saw, I posted about whatnot, but I did find out that it seems to be, the commission seems to be a little better than eBay. But I would have to get a good amount of people following me before I would be, I guess, eligible or worthwhile my time to sell on it, on whatnot. I had my friend Strassen help me out with registering to sell as a to set up as a seller. So I appreciate that. And again, I think it will take some time. All right, I gotta do this, even though I didn't want. Soccer study. Fui eu, podes dizer. No. Não foste tu, André. Yeah, so this card, he said, you see RG CR7 sports cards, this card belongs to him. He's a big Cristiano Ronaldo card collector, so make sure you follow him if you already haven't. He's from Portugal. My friend Ricardo, but he also collects André Silva. Like I said, he's a Porto fan, so follow him. So congratulations to you, Ricardo, for this nice card, 1 of 1. He hit it in a break, and he had it sent directly to my house, and got it graded a 10. So here's something that I thought was interesting. I've had some of these for years. And this is a collection, a Portuguese collection from 2002, a Caminho do Mundial Força Portugal, that basically translates to, to go Portugal and on the way to the World Cup 2002. So Panini released this just before the World Cup that Portugal qualified. And in it, it's got a little bit of history, including the great performance by Portugal in the World Cup 1966. As you know, Ronaldo, or the Black Panther, became, at that point he was already known around Europe, but especially around the world after his performance, where he was the leading goal scorer. I love this picture of Eusébio scoring, I guess, on a header. It looks like against Brazil. I believe he scored twice. And in the background, I don't know if you can see, but you see José Torres, who assisted on that goal. José Torres and Eusébio were a great duo. José Torres was known till this day as the Good Giant. I mean, he was, maybe 6'2", 6'3", 6 feet and 3 inches tall, something like that. And he assisted on this goal, and it's a classic. I figure, no, I don't think there's been any of these sticker cards. Believe it or not, they're big. The size of a card, but I just thought since Eusébio is on it, and the fact that he's scoring a goal against Brazil in 1966 is a classic. So I did get a grade. I believe I got another one graded too. Let's see here. Yeah, I got another one, and it's also a 7. So I'm not going to bother you guys with more information about it. So what else? So that's the story of that one. Now we got another Weston McKennie, and this is 2018-19 Topps Chrome, and it's the orange refractor. It's limited to 25. If you guys can see here on the back, on the bottom here. And again, he was doing so well, I said, yeah, let me send some of his cards, and look at that, he got hurt. I don't know, is he completely out for the World Cup once U.S. makes it? I thought it was a tough injury, so you guys probably know better than myself, but it's a 9.5. All right, next up, let's see. All right, here's, you guys know about this Pele. It's an 8.5, 1979, Van Orlandis. I forget exactly where it's from. Is it from England? Yeah, it's from England. London. Our Heroes Flick Cards, number 11, an 8.5. It's pretty common. You can still find a lot of these around. Yeah, 9.5s are definitely underrated. I mean, 9.5s SGC are equivalent to most likely BGS 10, and a lot of PSA 10s without a doubt. You don't think he's out of the World Cup? I don't know. I thought it was a tough injury, but hopefully he'll be back. Good midfielder. Very consistent and does everything. Defends and attacks well. All right, here's one that I kept under wraps for some time. This is a 1992-93 Panini Footballing Ensemble. This is known also as the Longa Vida yogurt brand from Portugal, Longa Vida, that they partnered with Panini and released these stickers in 1992-93. So theoretically, it's considered is rookie. As you can tell, the centering is terrible. That's why I got a 3. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. They are not very common. You don't find too many of these anymore. You'll see them every once in a while. The great hairstyle by Figo at the time. Yeah, it's rough. Rui Patricio collector PC, but that's because you can tell. I mean, the centering on this, the sides and the top and the bottom are definitely off. These were pretty limited. There was a total of 109 on the set. So I just spoke with someone today who actually has one also, and is waiting on it to be sent for shipping to SGC somewhere. You know what? I don't have any more of these displays, but you guys get the idea. So theoretically it is rookie, even though some people will claim and they will say, and they're right about that. There's a few pocket calendars that were released in 91, 92. So if you consider those pocket calendars a rookie, I mean, so be it. But as far as major brand names, with Panini on the title, this is the first, as also the 92-93 regular sticker collection that Panini released in Portugal. All right, so now we get into a bunch of these that I mentioned. 2002-03 Panini Super League Australias. Hey, look at that. It looks like SGC. I think PSA is still misspelling the Australias here. They're spelling without the first E. This is 6.5. I think it's warranted because of the centering. But anyway, I figured I need to grade this Zidane. I think I sent a couple of them, if I'm not mistaken. But you're going to start seeing some with grades that I'll be like, I don't understand why, because I opened the packs themselves. Let's see if this is one of them. All right, so here you go. So here's another one. I mean, these are the same exact stickers. I pulled them from the same collection. Open different packs and different boxes. One gets an authentic. I guess that's what the A stands for. And the other one gets 6.5. I don't know if they did the measurements. It could be that. But again, I did not cut them or anything like that. If anything, they could have said something like miscuts. But one gets a 6.5, one gets an authentic. And I got a few of these from other players on this submission. So you'll be seeing that. Here we have a Xavi with the same thing, with an A. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, again, it could be the miscuts from the factory. I didn't go through the trouble of measuring, top to bottom and right to left, but that's the only thing I can see. And there were a lot of mistakes in this particular set, including a little bit of the blue leftovers, as you can probably tell on here, on this one, right around there. It's very, very common. Yeah, I don't know if I'll send to PSA. It could be, but I'm just afraid I'm going to spend money with PSA, and then they're going to say, maybe that the dimensions are not there either. So, but anyway, yeah, it's rough that I got a few of these. I think I got like 3 or 4, if not more, on different players, including Fernando Torres. Here, actually, so both of my Xavis on here were were authentics. They didn't give me a grade. So, yeah, I'm kind of upset about this. I might put these up available for sale to see what it goes, and if not, I might have to break and send to PSA, but it definitely sucks. All right, so here we have another Zidane from the same set. There were like 3 different Zidanes on this 2002 or 3 Super League Destroyers. It's a 7.5, so that's a solid grade, but it still has that blue line on the white top, top border, which again is very common, but 7.5 is a good grade. I'm happy with that. You know what, I'm going to replace this. What should I put? Should I put the McKinney? No, the McKinney. No, I'm going to put the Figo. The Figo is getting a lot of love recently. I've had quite an unusual amount of messages asking me information about Figos, rookies, and I can tell Figo has, like I mentioned before, some rookies that are pocket calendars, but then again, like Soccer Study is saying, the PSA CSG does not grade those calendars. Yeah, I don't know if they do or do not, but I know they've graded some Portuguese calendars in the past. I've looked for other things in the pop report, and then all of a sudden I saw a good amount of different calendars graded from Portugal, but not specifically these that I'm talking about from Figo, but I know they've graded some. Maybe they stopped grading them, I'm not sure. So yeah, so I got 2 7.5s on these for Zidanes. Anyone wanting them, just PM me or DM me, and I'll definitely consider an offer. All right, now we have another 2002 or 3, and like I mentioned, yeah, this is the 3rd different Zidane from this set, so this is a 7, so we have that, and this. So I think that's it. That's the only 3 different ones on this Super League Destroyers. I still have some boxes and opened packs from this collection. Now I'm going to try opening them to get some Iniestas, because they're pretty valuable right now. A PSA 9 of the portrait, it's like over 4,000 from what I recall. All right, and that's another 7 from from the same one I showed before. So that should do it for Zidane, I'm thinking. Now let me see what other players. All right, so here we have El Nino. Okay, so PSA will not charge if they deem not gradable. Okay, that's good. I might consider that for the Chavis. We'll see. So El Nino, this I guess it's considered as rookie, and I believe there are 2 different ones on this set. I'm not 100% sure. Andre from Soccer Study, I don't know if you're still here. Is this is considered as rookie, right? A rookie sticker. There might be some Mundi Cromo also, but if I'm not mistaken, 2002 or 3 are the first time that we see anything from Fernando Torres, and I actually got 2 of them. So this is 7, so a little higher grade. I guess better centering on this compared to the one that I showed previous. And this one also, the 6 also has very visible on the top left. You see a little bit of the bleed, the blue bleeding on that on the top border in the white. This one is not. You don't see it as much. Actually, I don't even see it at all. So, but the centering is also bad. So, a 7 is not bad at this point. I'm happy with that. But I thought it was an authentic. Okay, so from this set, and that's another good card, another good sticker of Dani Alves. I guess it's considered his first with Sevilla before he went over to Barcelona, Mercado de Invierno, and this is the same subset that you'll find one of the Iniesta rookies. You'll find the Mercado de Invierno, which is that particular one is the more expensive one. Then you have something like Super Cracks or something, which is him in action, and that is about half the value on the Mercado de Invierno. So, and again, I believe this to be if I think it's his rookie also, Daniel. I don't know if I think something must have been released in Brazil, but I'm not 100% sure. So here's a nice little card, one of my favorite players ever. And yes, this is considered Deco's rookie card, and this is a solid 8. For those of you that don't know, are not Portuguese or don't know much about Deco, well, he was a great player. He was named, he was the magician from his Porto days, and he was also club European champion for Porto and also for Barcelona. I don't think he won it with Chelsea when he was with Chelsea, but great player. The story is that he was actually bought by Benfica, but instead of going to Benfica, when he arrived in Portugal, they sent him over to Alverca, which should be mentioned over here. Yeah. Alverca, yeah, so that was his first season, 97-98, but I believe it was second division. So the following year, Deck will go on to Salgueiros, and that's him pictured here. And thankfully, Panini in 99 released this set, which to me is one of my favorite. And here he is, so Deco, before he went on to Porto. I think it was only 1 year with Salgueiros before he went to Porto. So this is an 8. I got a couple more of his rookies. There's also from a sticker set from the same year. I have some of those. I'm going to be sending some over to PSA soon. So yeah, Magico. Yeah, Soccer Study is saying that that this Deco card is not easy to find. Agreed. I got some complete sets, believe it or not, from this year that I actually broke, because of Deco. And also Simão Sabrosa featured with the Sporting jersey before he went to, where did he go? Before he went to Barcelona. So that's another good card from there. And it has Maniche also with, was it Alverca? Maniche, who's been the talk of Portuguese soccer recently. I'm not going to go into the stories, but obviously those Portuguese guys that are listening know what I'm talking about. I feel like featuring. Should I take? I'm going to take. I'm sorry, Wiston. Deco was a much better player, so he's going to take your place here. You guys can't see all of this, but I'll try to do a nice review after this. And the modern day crack, yeah, Deco was definitely a crack. I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. Just so that you know, he was a little like Ronaldinho. He loved to party, loved to drink. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine here from the U.S., went to Portugal to watch a Portugal game. I forget when it was, but on his way back from watching the game, he stopped over one of those what do you call them? Stops on the highways, where people rest up. They can eat, get a sandwich or something. And so my friend went there. On his way out, he went to the bathroom also. On his way out, he sees Deco right after the game, and he's loading up on beer. The minis, the rest areas, one of the rest areas, correct. So he saw Deco loading up on minis after the game, and he actually wound up taking a picture with him and everything. But it was funny that I don't know if I think it was a friendly game for sure. I don't know where they were going afterwards, but he was caught in the act with getting all these beers to drink. And I believe him. He told me the story. He showed me a picture. So from where it came from, it was a true story. This is another Fernando Torres from that same 2002-03, Superbox Mini. Super League Estrelas, where I mentioned Fernando Torres. So he's got at least 2 different ones from that same collection, from that same set. This is a little higher, 7.5, so I'm happy with that. And I think I must have gotten an authentic one also, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. So an authentic from the same collection. again, I don't know. I'm actually going to go through the trouble after I'm done with this, and I'm going to measure up and see if maybe, you know, it's off by half an inch or something. Whatever. All right, let's see. And I have also, I mentioned you guys, this I also decided to grade. This is an 8 from the same subset as the Cristiano Ronaldo that I got, which is not mine, by the way. This Ronaldo. I have a few of them, but this one is not mine. I graded for somebody that wanted it in one of my lives. So this is a Beckham, an 8, not bad. And we're down to one more card, and this is a different thing that I decided to grade. And this is the Mundi Cromo. It's a checklist. I got a 7 on it. I'm happy because, you know, it's a Barcelona and it's a classic only because it has Xavi, it has Iniesta, it's got Ronaldinho and the Deco guy that we just mentioned about. And thank God they did put the title or showed this as the front of the card, because it also has Eto'o over here and it has another Xavi here. And I forget his name, Valdez, I think it is. So it's got the major stars here. Unfortunately, Messi is not on here because at the time he was just up and coming. He was probably, I don't know, 17 years old. And in the back you have, Rijkaard and so on, all the rest of the players. But at the very minimum, the fact that they did the right thing in labeling this with the front of the card, I think this is a classic card. I showed it to you guys some time ago, but I decided to grade it. A 7 is not that important at this point. So yeah, so guys, so that was my submission. Appreciate your comments. I can quickly go over, just a brief summary. So this Figo rookie, tough to get, graded at 3, of course, because of the centering's not too good. I mentioned my friend's 1 of 1 from Portugal, André Silva. Got a 10 on the auto, an 8 on the card itself. So congratulations for that. Some more of those cracks no mundo. We got R9 with an 8. Unfortunately, my friend didn't get an 8, but got a 7 on his Cristiano Ronaldo. But congrats nonetheless. Ronaldinho, we have an 8, also from that same Portuguese collection, from the subset of Cracks no Mundo. Like I mentioned, there's all Ibrahimovic is on it, Totti, and what's the goalkeeper from Italy? I forget his name now. Gianluigi Buffon is also on it. Started off with 1990-91 Panini Foot 4-5 of Cantona, the Karate Kid. The Karate Man. Yeah, the A's are the worst part, absolutely. A bunch of these Superliga Estrellas, and these are the ones that I got a few A's, I believe, 4 of them, and unfortunately 2 of them with the Xavis, Authentics. Another authentic of Zizou, Zinedine Zidane. I got a couple of these with Eusebio, scoring on Brazil in the World Cup 1966. It's not a vintage card, by the way. You see all the coloring on it. Collection is actually from 2002, before the World Cup. A little history lesson on Portugal's performance during the World Cups. I got 2 7s in there. I showed you guys this. Here's another authentic from that same subset. But fortunately, I did get a 7.5 for El Nino Fernando Torres. Different Fernando Nino from the same set. I have 7 and 6. We saw this Cracks no Mundo also from the Portuguese subset. Mega Cracks 2005-06. A nice Weston McKennie. Auto got a 10. The card got a 9.5, so it's a solid grade for limited to 25 Panini Gold Standard. Again, available for sale. Yeah, so these 2 7s on these Zidanes, 2 7.5s on these Zidanes. Again, this set had 3 different Zidanes, and here that was the second different Zidane. the third on here, 6.5. Vin Orlando's Pele from 1979 and a solid 8.5. Another McKinney. I don't know if this could be considered as rookie. It says future stars. I'm not sure. 2018-19 when he was with Schalke 04 from Germany before he went on to Juventus. Nice 9.5. This is a repeat, another 7. I was disappointed with this 5, but I understood afterwards, again, if you guys got in late, the fact that the right corner is a little damaged front and back. Clearly see over there, a little bit of white, actually a lot of white, so warranted. That 5, I apologize, SGC. A nice SGC 8 for this Ronaldinho in 2004-05 soccer study, aka Andre mentioned that apparently a PSA 9 sold for what, $800 or $900. Into soccer cards, what's up with Figo Slab? Are they slabbing small stickers like that now? Yep, they're definitely slabbing them. And from the same set, a 6. I don't understand why. I'll have to look at it. Did see a scratch, but other than that, I don't know, maybe edge issues? Not sure. And this card definitely got a lot of love. I was a little surprised. I'm not sure if this was the first one. I have to check the pop report on SGC to see if this is the first one graded, but it's a beautiful card from Deck before he even went to Porto. So this is considered as rookie. And there's also a sticker from the same season. Into soccer cards. Yeah, I mentioned the Figo. Yeah, so they have the pop report on that Figo. I believe there's only one higher. I want to say I saw an SGC 4. Let me see if I can find the sticker for you. Where are you? Okay, so here you go. So yeah, I guess they've been at least SGC has. I'm not sure PSA has graded these, but I sent it to SGC because I figured, I don't know, it wasn't gonna get a high grade. You sell this sticker, so yeah, follow Ricardo if you guys are interested in this sticker, because he seems to have the 4. I don't know what you meant by the 4. I sell this sticker. All right, so yeah, but again, don't forget that this is the one that's least common from Longa Vida, a yogurt brand in Portugal that partnered with Panini. You guys can't see Panini there, but if you look on the bottom, I don't know if it's clear enough, but it says Panini on the bottom. So they had a partnership with them and released this. But then in 1992-93, there's also the regular Panini set from Portugal, which has a different Figo. And I have a few of those. They're going to be going out to PSA instead soon. Okay, so Ricardo, who is known as RGCR7 Sports Cards, he's saying he was the one that sold the sticker that became an SGC4. Do you have any more, Ricardo, in case anyone is interested in buying any more of these stickers? Because they're not very common. And again, Figo, for some reason recently, like I mentioned before, he's getting a lot. I get a lot of questions about him, by messages. So something's up with him. I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard, but he was his marriage was in danger not too long ago. People found out that apparently he was living for 2 weeks in a hotel away from his wife. So unfortunate, but I don't know. I'm sure that's not the reason. Guys, appreciate it. Okay, so you only have one and it's not for sale. Yeah, I know you'd like to keep at least one of everything, Ricardo. Guys, thanks again. I'll try to post this so anyone that missed it can go ahead and watch it afterwards. Thanks again, guys. I'll be doing something soon again. Take care now.